A Very Country Christmas is a pretty enjoyable film. This was released in 2017. It's directed by Justin G. Dyck and it stars Greyston Holt as Zane and Bea Santos as Jeannette. And what I really like about this is it's slightly different to the usual Christmas rom-com. It's not tremendously different, but it focuses on our male romantic lead, who's at a bit of a career crossroads. Usually it's the female romantic lead. Not always, but most of the time. So I like the fact that it's a little bit different. Zane is a successful country music star and he decides on the spur of the moment he's going to go away for a bit. He needs to leave everything behind and find out, basically to reconnect with himself and find out what he really wants. And his home is actually a home that is staged by Jeannette, who is actually at school to become an interior designer, and that's how they meet. And throughout the film, their relationship develops, and it's quite convincing. It's very realistic. It's one of those rom-coms where things don't seem too over the top too soon. I like the pacing of it. I also think Zane is a really, really likable character. He's actually trying to hide his identity a little bit because he doesn't want people to find out he's there. There are certain characters who don't care about that and who are quite happy to flash his photo around, particularly the police officer, who I thought was a really strange character. I didn't like her very much, but she's not in it very much, so it's not a big issue. Thankfully, Zane and Jeannette are both really likable. I also really liked Jolene, played by Deana Carter. I thought she was a really great character. In a way, she was kind of the glue that held everything together because both Zane and Jeannette knew Jolene through separate connections, and they worked together to try and put on this Christmas concert, and that's kind of the main focus of the narrative surrounding the romantic aspect. And I rather enjoyed it. We have some really lovely music. And it's got a decent amount of Christmas in it. It's maybe not the most festive film ever, but we have some nice lights, some classic Christmas colours, some Christmas music, of course. So it seems to tick every box. It may not be my all-time favourite Christmas film, but honestly, there's nothing about it that didn't work. The characters are likeable, they're well written, they're well developed. I enjoyed watching their journey. I was emotionally connecting with them. Everything worked really well. It's a very pleasant film with some really likeable characters and a nice amount of Christmas. If you enjoy this kind of film, then I think you'll really like it. A Very Country Christmas is one that I definitely liked. Probably wouldn't watch it again, but I'm very happy to recommend it.